This video tutorial will take another look at algebra and geometry's connection when working with perimeter. Provided the perimeter of the triangle, 64 miles, we can write an equation to determine x and then figure out each side length. Perimeter can be found by adding up all of the sides. So when we add up these three sides, it will equal the perimeter, which is 64. So 3x plus 2x plus 5 plus 2x plus 3 should equal 64. Now we have an equation where we can solve for x. When solving equations, the first thing we must determine if either side can be simplified. The left side can be simplified by combining like terms. The like terms are identified by different colors. Let's combine our terms in red. 3x plus 2x plus 2x equals 7x. And our blue terms, positive 5 and positive 3, make a positive 8. After simplifying the left side of the equation, we have 7x plus 8 equals 64. Now we can take away 8 from each side of our equation, leaving us with 7x equals 56. After dividing each side by 7, we know that x equals 8. We can determine each side length by substituting the value we found for x, which was 8, in for x for each side length. Now we can determine the length of each side. Let's start with the side in red. 3 times 8 is 24, and we know our unit is miles, so the length of that side is 24 miles. Let's move on to the side in red. 2 times 8 would be 16, and then 16 plus 5 would be 21. So the length of this side would be 21 miles. Let's move on to the final side. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19. So the measure of this side would be 19 miles. To ensure accuracy, we can add the measure of all of our sides to determine the perimeter. And they should add up to be 64 miles. We know that 24 plus 21 plus 19 is 64, so our answer checks out. Let's try another example. Given the perimeter of the rectangle is 32 centimeters, we can figure out what x is and what the measure of each side is. Our perimeter is 32 centimeters. Therefore, 2x minus 4 plus 6 plus 2x minus 4 plus 6 will equal 32, because adding all of our sides gives us the perimeter, which is 32. Now we have an equation where we can determine x. We must simplify the left side of the equation by combining our like terms. The like terms are identified by colors. Combining our terms in red, 2x and a positive 2x make 4x. And our terms in blue, negative 4 and a positive 6, and a negative 4 and a positive 6, make a positive 4. So after simplifying the left side of the equation, we have 4x plus 4 equals 32. To solve, 4 can be subtracted from each side of the equation, leaving us with 4x equals 28. And then dividing each side by 4, we see that x equals 7. Now that we know that x equals 7, we can substitute it into our side lengths to determine the length of each side. Let's find the length of the side in red. 2 times 7 would be 14, and then 14 minus 4 is 10. So the length of this side is 10 centimeters. We know that this side will be the same because it is a rectangle. So it also will be 10 centimeters. Now that we know the length for each side, we can add them up to make sure that we have done our work accurately. It should equal 32 centimeters, which it does, so our answer checks out.